Hello everyone, my name is Chris. Thanks for checking out my video on Starcraft 2 Zerg strategies. What we're going to be doing in this video is we're going to be talking about how to become a better Starcraft 2 player using the Zerg. Now, this first campaign that was released, Wings of Liberty, focuses on the Terran, so everybody's playing a Terran. Everyone's building a Terran. Everyone's using them on the battlefield. But it's the people that use the other two races effectively, the Zerg and the Protoss, are going to be the ones that dominate the battlefield. Now, a little bit about me. I started playing StarCraft back in 1998. Wow, 12 years ago. Man, does that make me feel old. When it was first released, and I primarily used the Zerg, and I got pretty effective at them. But when I started playing the beta of StarCraft 2, I realized that a lot of things were different. The build orders, the units, the buildings themselves, the strategies, they all kind of changed. I was struggling a little bit, so I started this blog, and you can check me out here. It's at www.starcraft2zergstrategies.com, and it's strategies with an S. I couldn't get the other spelling, so starcraft2zergstrategies.com, and that's strategies with an S. So I started this blog here just to kind of think things through. As you can see on the screen here, the extra drone extractor trick. If you don't know that, you definitely want to go there and check that out because that's a great strategy. There are things on there about build orders and whatnot too. But when I started playing the beta, I said, you know what, I got to learn more about this. So like anyone else, and like probably what you're doing now, is I started digging on the internet. I checked out the YouTube videos, I checked out the blogs, I started talking to other players, and then eventually I gravitated towards some StarCraft 2 guides. And I checked out a bunch of them. I mean, there's a multitude out there, so sift through them as you want. But the one that I really was drawn to and that I use and I'm going to recommend to you here is the Shocks Guide. The Shocks Guide, first and foremost, is just very well laid out, and they cover every race. They cover the Terrans, the Protoss, and the Zerg, and it talks about build orders, it talks about microing and macroing. Well, we'll get into it a little bit here. So it's a digital product, and once you go to the members area, it's all right here, and the first thing that attracted me to this guide is it's very well laid out and user-friendly. A lot of those other guides, quite honestly, look thrown together, and it's just a mess. So you can follow them on YouTube and get updates on Facebook if that's what you want, and you can even request strategies, which we'll get into in a little bit. But the first area right here, these are all your hot links and how you're going to view the guide. The beginner's guide goes from everything from building your first unit to what the buildings are, how to harvest, all the way down to the mentality of being a good player. And actually, I really like this section because this section here talks about knowing yourself and getting better and the mentality of winning. I think that makes all the difference. Let's face it, it's a very mental game. So going down the guide here, I think the thing that really sets it apart is they have video tutorials, whereas a lot of the other guides didn't. I mean, sure, they had videos of the Zerg playing the Zerg or Terrans playing Terrans, but this actually shows you via video presentation how to do things like microing and macroing. So here's a video I have queued up right here on setting micros and macros and using hotkeys, and as you can see, it's just walking you through right there exactly what to do. So you get the point. We'll move on from there. Now, going down from there, and you can check out these other guides they have here, which I think are awesome. There's the mentality of being a good player again, mining and gathering, hotkeys, microing again. So check that out. That's awesome. Now, here's where the guide gets good. Terrans, Protoss, and Zerg. Now, each of them has kind of the same general MO here, is they have build orders and then how to set macros and micros and hotkeys for each of the classes, but then they have the strategies. So if you want to know a particular strategy, you just click on one of the strategies here. Now going past that, let's say that you want to know more about the units. I'm a big Zerg fan, so let's check out the Zerg units. Let's say that you want to check out the Mutalisks. You check on the Mutalisks, and it tells you what they're strong against, what they're weak against, how you use them against other races, general strategies. It's just great. I love the way that's laid out there. Now, going back to the whole digital download thing, you can also print these strategies out. So let's say that you want to know how to use these strategies, but you don't have to click back and forth on your computer because you're going to lose valuable time. You print the strategy out, and you have it sitting there next to you. Very well thought out. That's very smart. Now, let's say that you wanted to know how to play Zerg you do is you just go back to the home page and you go down here to request a strategy and you tell them, hey, I want to learn something new. And you type it in, and if a lot of people are requesting it, they'll update it. And that's the great thing about this guide is it's constantly updating. A lot of these guides, they're not complete. They throw them out there, and that's it. I mean, you have what you have. Just in a few days that I've had this guide, actually I've had it for a couple weeks now, it's changed dramatically. I mean, it's constantly adapting and changing. So let's face it, a strategy that works now, something like the Stalker's Smart Blinking Guide, that may not work a week from now. So what they're going to do is they're going to change that and update it. And I think that's pretty neat. Now, unlike other guides, there is no monthly recurring charge for this. It is free updates for life. And it's a one-time charge. Other guides, they charge you, and then they constantly charge you over and over again. Not this guide. That's it. One time, and you have it for the rest of your life, and you have it updating for the rest of your life, which I think is awesome. Now, here's something that really kind of won me over also, is they have a money-back guarantee. I haven't seen one other guide out there that promises this. So if for some reason the next 2 months, the next 60 days, you don't like this guide, you just send them an email and they refund your money, no questions asked. I think that's awesome. So that's it. We're near the end of the video. Again, you can check me out at Starcraft2ZergStrategies.com, and that's strategies with an S. So thanks for watching my video. Thanks for checking this out. If you want to know more about the Shocks Guide, there's a little section there on my blog also you can check out. So once again, thanks for watching.